There has been another armed robbery, the sixth in a rash of holdups in Victoria and Saanich, and detectives think they're dealing with the same guy. The latest incident was an unlikely target, a children's bedding store. CTV's Aaron Glazier joins us now live with more on that story. Aaron.
Hudson, an armed robber struck again in the capital yesterday, and police are asking for your help to catch him.
So put your hand out.
Right in your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a Monday afternoon Linda will never forget. Dreamland Kids, located in the 3100 block of Douglas Street, sells children's bedding, toys, and furniture. Not the type of business with a large cash flow. But yesterday at 3 p.m., a man wearing a disguise walked in with a handgun and demanded she hand over the money.
By the time I lifted my head up, he already was walking in and had the gun pointed to my face.
Linda handed over roughly $70 and watched the armed robber calmly walk out her front door. But she's not alone, just the latest in a rash of robberies.
Very shocking.
Police are looking for a man around 5'11" to 6 feet tall, wearing a gray hoodie and scarf to cover his face. And they are asking the public to take another look at this surveillance video from the first 3 robberies, a hotel, liquor store, and convenience store, in case it sparks new leads.
There's been times when people have discarded items after a robbery, and maybe that's the case here. Or, maybe we'll find a piece of clothing and that would help us out.
On September 19th, this Shoppers Drug Mart on Burnside was hit, followed by the Subway in the 3400 block of Douglas in Saanich, prompting a joint police investigation.
So we have some angles that we are working on, and again, we have a team of detectives that are on it today who are actively involved with detectives from the Victoria City Police as well.
Police are surprised how little information they've received from the public and say that needs to change if the robber is going to be caught.
We've had information that people have seen a suspicious character around these robberies and not called us previous to the robberies. And our information is that that could very likely be the person.
Police have yet to determine whether the gun used in the rash of robberies is real or not, but that hasn't diminished the effect it's had on the victims. Thankfully, Linda's store was empty at the time of the robbery and no one was hurt.
If he'd had families that he'd had to walk by with a gun in his hand, it's a very unpleasant thought.
More than 24 hours after her ordeal, Linda is moving on, but she hopes she's the last victim and the robber is caught before someone gets hurt. Hudson, because these robberies have happened in such quick succession, police believe he will strike again very soon, and that is why they're asking for information from the public. You can contact Saanich detectives at 250-995-7250 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS.
All right, Aaron Glazier reporting, Aaron. Thank you.
You're welcome.